You're not broken. You're not lazy. You're not weak. But you are carrying something old, invisible beliefs planted in your mind before you even knew what beliefs were. Beliefs that tell you who you are, what you're worth, what's possible, and what isn't. And here's the terrifying part. They're still running your life right now. Even as you listen, these beliefs hide beneath your habits. They speak through your self-doubt. They whisper when you're alone, telling you to shrink, or to prove yourself, to earn love, to chase worth, to stay afraid of change. Today, I'll show you 5 of the most dangerous invisible beliefs that are keeping you stuck. Not just stuck in your goals, stuck in your identity, stuck in patterns you hate but can't seem to escape. And by the end, I'll show you the one hidden belief that silently feeds all of them. Stick with me. You're about to meet the thoughts you didn't know you were thinking. 1. I'm not enough unless I'm achieving. This one wears a mask called ambition. Tells you that rest is weakness. That if you're not doing, producing, proving, you don't matter. You only feel proud when you're exhausted. You only feel worthy when you're praised. And the second you stop chasing, even for a breath, guilt creeps in like a shadow. This isn't motivation. This is fear. Wearing a productivity badge, and here's the truth you've probably never been told. Your value didn't start the moment you produced something. It started the moment you existed. But someone, somewhere taught you that you're only lovable when you perform, and until you unlearn that, no amount of success will ever feel like enough. 2. If I speak my truth, I'll lose love you smile when you want to scream. You agree when your soul begs to say no. You wonder why you feel so heavy all the time. It's because you carry the weight of your silence. This belief says if I'm honest, they'll leave. If I show my real feelings, I'll be too much. So you shapeshift. You people please. You shrink. Not because you're weak, but because once upon a time, being real felt dangerous. Maybe you were punished for crying. It's ignored when you ask for help. So now you speak carefully, cautiously, quietly. But here's what that belief doesn't want you to know. People who love your silence don't love you. They love your compliance. Real. Love begins when you tell the truth. And the ones who stay after you do. Those are your people. 3. Everything good will eventually disappear. Get a glimpse of peace, and you panic. Joy knocks on your door. You double lock it. You think you're protecting yourself, but you're actually repeating a pattern. Because you're nervous. System got used to chaos, to crisis, to unpredictability. So now stillness feels like danger. Love feels like a trick. Success feels like a setup. But what if you stopped running? What if peace isn't the storm's silence, but your soul remembering what home feels like? This belief says peace will leave you. But maybe it's you who's been leaving peace. For I have to do it all alone. You call it independence, but deep down, it's exhaustion dressed as strength. You don't ask for help. You don't trust support. You carry everything. Until you break, not because you want to suffer, but because somewhere along the way you learned that needing people made you weak or unsafe. But here's a truth that will set you free. Asking for help doesn't mean you're less strong. It means you're wise enough to know that real strength includes vulnerability. You weren't made to do life alone. You were just taught. That connection was risky. It's time to unlearn that. 5. I don't deserve happiness unless I've suffered enough. You keep struggling. Not because you enjoy pain, but because you've equated pain with proof if you didn't suffer for it. You feel guilty enjoying it. If it came easily, it feels like cheating. You celebrate too quietly. You smile with shame. You apologize for your joy. And that's because somewhere in your story, you were taught that happiness must be earned through suffering. But joy is not a reward. It's a right. You don't have to suffer your way into peace. You can just allow it right now. No permission needed. Here's the belief beneath them all. I am only valuable if I'm someone else. Not if I'm me. Not if I'm whole. Only if I perform. Please, hide, hustle, pretend. This is the belief that builds the mask, that turns love into a test, that makes success feel empty. It's time to break that belief. To stop waiting for worth. It's to stop chasing your enoughness in other people's approval, because you were always enough. Even before you started trying, If any part of this felt like I was speaking your thoughts out loud, it's because you're not alone. These invisible beliefs live in so many of us. But here's the good news. What was learned can be unlearned. What was planted in pain can be pulled out in truth. In the next video, I'll take you deeper. We'll go into the origin of these beliefs, how they're passed down, how they shape your identity, and how to release them without losing yourself. But for now, sit with this. You're not stuck. You're just living in a story that's ready to end in a new chapter. It starts right now. Subscribe, because this story, your real story, is just beginning.